aren't doing so well. And that being said, enjoy.
Hey, Kamala, it's me, Joe. I'm here to help. What the hell? Joe, what are you doing in my ear? Don't worry about it. Just repeat everything I say, and you'll win this debate. Kamala, are you gonna answer? Oh, damn! How old are you? You look 18. What are you, like 5? Over there with your legs crossed? Oh, man, Joe! Kamala, the question was, what are you gonna do about gas prices? Purple flurple wing wang. Social anecdosis. Pickled liver slippy sloppy. Werewolf halitosis. Okay, Trump, what would you... I'd lower gas prices. Well, that's all the time we have. Kamala is clearly the winner today. Well done, Mrs. Future President. Soap gives you hope. The roof had a slope. Bubba Wallace had a rope. Jussie Smollett. The debate's over, Kamala.
Kamala didn't say a motherfucking thing in that debate. Laugh, giggle, and smile like she tickled me fucking Elmo. Mouth open like Ghostface Killer off the Scream franchise. What the fuck is so funny? Meanwhile, Trump is answering serious-ass questions with serious-ass responses because the country is in serious-ass trouble.
At least 12 and probably 14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now.
I'm at a point where just looking at her on television pisses me the fuck off. Sleepy Joe is better than her. Why is she always smiling? Why is she always laughing? I didn't see Cat Williams or Chris Tucker in the fucking audience. The perfect fucking solution for this. I know a way for her to stop fucking laughing all the time. We need to put Kevin Hart, Amy Schumer, and Tiffany Haddish in front of her. Guarantee we won't see a motherfucking laugh.
I said, back the fuck up.
People are struggling. Life sucks right now. People living paycheck to fucking paycheck. And having midlife crisis in their fucking 20s. We can't eat. We are stressed, sleeping. We work just to survive for the next fucking day. It ain't a motherfucking thing funny.
Wow, Kamala Harris. I mean, what a show, right? She was articulate, smart, concise. She was really good in this debate, right? I mean, this is the best I've ever seen her. She was really good. Almost too good. Now, I thought to myself, maybe she's wearing earpiece, but nah, who would be dumb enough to do that, right? But these are pretty interesting looking earrings. Nova Auto earrings, huh? Now, for entertainment purposes only, don't those earrings look like those earrings? Now, the company Nova says this: the auto earrings are the first and only wireless earring earphones. Now, I'm no political expert or anything, but wouldn't that be, I don't know, cheating?
So that debate was a bunch of BS. I mean, was this a debate between Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris, or a debate between Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris versus the moderators? Because the moderators were literally debating Trump and even fact-checking him. They were like, Trump, it says right here, like, that's not correct. We got a piece of paper from a manager that says, like, that's not correct. But they didn't even care to fact check Kamala Harris on the propaganda Project 2025. Yeah, it was very biased. It was so biased. And this is exactly why he has my vote. This is exactly why I'm voting for him. And y'all also noticed how Kamala Harris left her accent outside. Just so fake, disingenuous, phony.
Now, there's this rumor going around that Harris had a specific set of earrings that looked oddly similar to some audio earrings that basically you could listen to them and they look like regular earrings and everything. I don't know if it's completely true, but there is a bit of evidence that suggests that she was using earrings that can produce audio. This article right here shows the earrings in question, and yeah, if you look at them, they have a surprising resemblance to what she was wearing. But this part right here about what Obama said years ago is the most chilling thing about the whole earring situation. This is what he says about having a third term right here.
Where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and the ceremony. I'd be fine with it.
I'm disgusted. I'm ashamed of those moderators at ABC News. They did exactly what their bosses wanted them to do. The person who runs ABC News is a close personal friend of Kamala Harris, that is responsible for Kamala Harris and her husband meeting. And they did Dana Walden's bidding tonight. It was 3 against 1 on that debate stage this evening. It was 3 against 1. It's very easy to look like you know what you're doing when both moderators are entirely on your side. Trump did the best he could under the circumstances, but it really was like 3 fighters in the ring pummeling one opponent. And Trump tried to take them all on. He did fine. He did as best as he could. He was thrown a few times to the point where he was unnecessarily defensive, and he was getting angry, and so was I. Were you? This was a mistake to trust ABC News with this debate. The Republicans must learn from this mistake. The same way the Democrats never agree to do anything with moderators they don't entirely trust. This should be the last time the Republicans ever do this.
So I'm finding out this morning that one of the moderators, the lady that was up there, is actually Kamala's sorority sister. So you have the sorority sister, and then you have her best friend that is one of the execs. So now we know why there was a 3-on-1 debate. So we know that it was a biased debate. No questions asked. So you're celebrating for nothing because she never did get to her policy. She never answered any questions. They never fact-checked her on anything. I want to bring something else to your attention because a lot of people are distorted in knowing what a real leader is. See, Trump is a real leader. A real leader is not perfect by any means. For my Christians out there, you know David in the Bible wasn't perfect. You know Paul wasn't perfect. Noah wasn't perfect. Solomon wasn't perfect. Abraham wasn't perfect. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. King Cyrus. None of those leaders were perfect, but nonetheless, they were leaders. See, a leader shows up. They don't hide from the people. She's saying that she's a part of the people. Then where were you for 3.5 years? You didn't show up. You didn't show up for the families that was in Afghanistan. You didn't show up. All you did was hid behind the keyboard all weekend and talk about the real leader that showed up. You didn't show up to the border. Trump went to the border, even though he wasn't president. He showed up to the border. And for all you black people out there, she didn't even show up to the NABJ. Trump showed up to the NABJ.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now everybody's ganging up against me. For what? What the fuck did I do?
Fake news, CNN, and the rest of the news station want you to believe that Kamala Harris is in close race with Trump. Trump is kicking her ass in every situation that has ever been possible. Detroit, Michigan have already rejected her, so do not believe that. They are not for Kamala Harris. They already said they're not. We already got the information off of here. They want you to believe that they're in close race, so when they try to cheat and steal this election, you won't question it. We better not let that happen. Let this sink in. People that has been voting Democrat their whole entire life has switched over to the Republican Party and is voting for Trump. That should tell you everything. That should tell you everything you need to know. I don't care if Putin is endorsing her. Of course he wants to endorse the weakest link. He want to be able to have his hands here in America. He already been trying to invite us over there. We don't want to go, sir. We're good. We'd rather fight for our own country and make it better than to come over to your country so you can tell us what the fuck to do. Sir, we're good. Thank you for the invitation, but we kindly decline. That woman is not in close race with Trump. Trump is the truth. And when I tell you that, y'all, don't let them steal this time. We better not let them do this. And if they do, we better get in a nice little uproar and let them know exactly. I say if they do, don't confine to nothing they do. Don't buy another motherfucking thing. They want to destroy America as a whole. This is not the Republican and Democrat. They want to destroy America. These people are not American. They're not American blood. These people are from another country. Barack and her and Kamala, they're not from here. And they're not black. I'm gonna say that.
The fact is, the president is racist.
Kamala Harris is a fat bitch.
I'm speaking. And I'm a woman. Woman speaking. I am speaking.
Kamala.
I'm speaking.
Kamala. The moderators have decided that the mics will be muted like in the last debate, so no one can interrupt you. Isn't that great?
The border has been a complete mess under her. The number of people entering this country has been bigger than maybe any time in history. People are struggling to afford food.
Get her out. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the debate was 100% rigged. It was rigged. They ganged up on him. If I was Donald Trump, I would not do another debate. They just pretty much attacked him from Kamala Harris to the moderators themselves. They did nothing but attacked. They tried to call him out without calling out Kamala Harris. It was fucking rigged.
You better thank an American for that bodega's gift card. You better thank an American for that free hotel stay. You better thank an American for that free health care. Illegal immigrants' lives matter, okay? I'm Kamala Harris. Vote for me, okay? Or you ain't black. I am. Well, today, no, yesterday. Yesterday I was. We're just out here doing the things. I've got so much planned for day one. That happened almost 4 years ago. Day one was 4 years ago. It was 4 years ago, but it's coming. Make sure you stay tuned for my border ad. Are we gonna put Trump's border wall in our ad? It's gonna be fantastic. Okay.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because who gets shot and stands and says
Period. Do you agree with his policies?
Of course, Christian.
What about Kamala?
Hey man, Kamala Harris is the type of motherfucker that'll spit in your face and tell you it's raining. Kamala Harris lied the whole motherfucking night. She ain't said nothing about no goddamn policies, nothing about what she gonna do to change this motherfucking economy and get this shit back up and running. She ain't said nothing about none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you what she did though. She race baited all night. Try to bring up some racial shit thinking, hey, that's gonna win the black folks over. If I say that, you know what I'm saying? Then you got an earpiece in your ear, motherfuckers telling you what the fuck to say. You dig what I'm saying? And then all these goddamn news analysts, what they say? She was very presidential last night. She was very presidential last night because all of that shit was scripted. It was rehearsed. That's why they had these extra rules in there and a limited amount of time to talk. You dig what I'm saying? So when Trump talking, they on the other side in her earpiece, well, you should bring up the race. Yeah, it's time to do that. Bring up his felonies. Yeah, do that. Come on, man. That whole motherfucking shit was a shit show, bro. You dig what I'm saying? It was Trump against 3 motherfuckers last night. And he held his own. Everything that motherfucker say, they tried to make it a lie. When he spoke about the immigrants and whatever the fuck in the park eating duck heads and shit, he wasn't lying. We seen the community leaders get up and say the shit. They out here walking around chopping heads off the ducks and eating the motherfuckers, bro. You dig what I'm saying? They over here bringing goddamn gangs and all this kind of shit over here. Like, we seeing the shit on the news. But when Trump said it, it's a lie, though. I'm just saying, bro. That whole debate was a shit show last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Imhoff is full of shit. And like I say, bro, she'll spit in your face and tell you it's motherfucking raining, and you gonna believe it. Anything that woman do, I don't understand. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? Y'all don't see how fake she is? Huh? Alright, but y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. You want to go down there and vote for Kamala, go ahead and do your thing. You get what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win. You get what I'm saying? Trump 2024, man.
Because of philosophies like they have and policies like they have. I don't say her because she has no policy. Everything that she believed 3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window. She's going to my philosophy now. In fact, I was going to send her a MAGA hat.
You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say
Trump 2024. Trump 2024.
Vice President Kamala Harris did not do a great job today really explaining her policy shifts, right? And that is what they have been seizing on. They're really trying to define her for voters when voters have a lot of questions about her policy positions.
Ms. Malama, at what point you gonna put us first? We done watched you, witnessed you put everybody else but us first. And using our taxpayer dollars, our money to put everybody else first. So at what point do we get put first? We gotta vote you in, and then on day one, you gonna put us first. Instead of showing us you gonna put us first right now, but we gotta vote for you first for you to put us first. That don't sound like even trade to me, Mala.
Anyone else done with this BS? ABC, what the hell was that? Not only did you hide Kamala the whole fucking debate, you asked Trump some bullshit. January 6th, debunked. The Proud Boy situation, debunked. Charlottesville, debunked. He's racist, debunked. Project 2025, de-fucking-bunked. And you know, I came into this debate really trying to hear what Kamala had to say, but then I noticed she had an earpiece in her right ear. Because you already know she couldn't do it by herself. And another thing, whenever Trump was spinning straight facts, all you got was this from Kamala.
Actually, I have a new plan, an American plan, a plan that's actually gonna be planned for planned Americans planned.
Wanna struggle with your bills, vote Kamala. Wanna see how wokeness feels, vote Kamala. Every dollar that you made funds a strip club in Ukraine. Bidenomics is the same and it's Kamala.
At this point, nobody should be voting for the Democrats. If you're a male and you voting for Democrat, you fruity. You fruity. I'm gonna put it out there. Your ass is fruity. And how the hell you gonna go against me and that damn border is wide open? And everything they doing for these migrants. Nigga, you fruity. And you know you fruity. Talking to you. The one that want to get up here and say, when you say we, you speaking for yourself. No, nigga, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the rest of the people that's not voting for her. If you heterosexual male, you better be voting for Trump. If not, you with the rainbow. You gotta be with the rainbow. Stop hiding it.
Donald Trump a felon. So is Malcolm X. He filed bankruptcy. So did Abraham Lincoln. He got shot.
So did Tupac. He got 3 baby mamas. I got 2. He a nigga now.
This business about taking everyone's guns away, Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
I support buybacks, and it's something I'm so passionate about and so looking forward to being president to address. We've got to deal with this.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory.
Stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
I'm a gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Pricing why they mad, cause I'm really Navy faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it.
Kamala Harris lied over and over and over. She lied. She said, for example, that Donald Trump was a backroom Project 2025. A lie. She said that Donald Trump said there were very fine people on both sides of the Charlottesville riots, including the neo-Nazis. That is a lie. It's been debunked repeatedly. They did not say that that was a lie. She said that he had said that he was going to unleash a bloodbath on the country if he lost. That's a full-scale lie. They never fact-checked a single thing that she did the entire night.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Kamala Harris, you are as fake as press on nails, and I can see right through you. Let me help you out with something, because maybe somebody must not have told you. On TV and on every interview, giving the same tired answer. So let me just help you out. When you are asked a question, why don't you try answering the question? People are not stupid. We can tell when you're dancing around the issue instead of answering the question. When you're asked, are people better off now or during Donald Trump's presidency? When you're asked about the border or your policies on immigration, answer the question. We don't care about your middle class upbringing. We don't care that your mama had to save up to buy a house. We don't care about your summer job at McDonald's. We don't care about the lawns of the neighborhood that you lived in and how everybody took care of their lawn. That does not matter to me, and it doesn't matter to anybody else. I want you to answer the question. Because if people, my mind is already made up too, Kamala, because I can see right through you and I know that you fake. But for somebody else whose mind is not made up, let me just help you out. Answer the question so that they can decide between you and your opponent. I don't know if you're just trying to paint him as the villain and try to skate by to be like you the hero or a nice person. We don't care about that. Because being a hero and voting for the nice person is not what pays the bills. You understand what I'm saying? We can see through you. And that fake black accent that you keep doing, girl, you need to stop. Because you know good and well that you ain't got no black accent. You know good and well that you was born in from San Francisco and in Canada. Where you get that black accent from? Stop doing that trying to be relatable. This does not make you relatable. It makes you look fake. And those of us like me, we can see through that. We can see through that. We can see through every interview that you do, that instead of answering the questions that are on the minds of the millions of American people who have the power to elect you to the highest office in the land, you're dancing around the issue. And you want to talk about how you was born a middle-class kid and how your mother had to save up to buy a house. I don't care, Kamala. So just to recap, stop dancing around the issue. Answer the question. If you're going to do an interview, answer a question that you are asked at the interview.
Donald J. Trump is a narcissistic, racist dictator who wants to take my right away as a gay man. Well, at least that's what I was led to believe. And now that I've woken up from the Democratic spell, I know it's the farthest thing from the truth. Because see, when I was a Democrat, I believed anything that was fed to me by the news. The last thing that I would do is my own research. And the first thing that I believed was that he was self-centered and a narcissist. But that's because I was living my life as a beta male. And now that I've woken up from that spell and I've distanced myself from communities like yoga communities or the alphabet community, I realize that people don't like when you don't follow the crowd, when you don't follow the herd. And not only that, they don't like when you have a strong point of view and you're a boss. And if you don't agree with their opinions, they want to make you seem like the bad guy. And I realize now that somebody with a strong opinion who has a strong background in what they do and is successful is looked at as a threat by those who like being told what to do. President Trump isn't a narcissist. He's a leader with a vision, and he does not surrender to what people want him to be or act like. Number 2, Trump is a racist. Now this I bought into, and I have to ask myself, Rigo, how can you buy into this when you grew up in New York City? Any stop that you get off of in New York, you're gonna see a Trump building. And now when I think about this, I go, Rigo, not once in the 80s, the 90s, or early 2000s did you ever hear about Trump being a racist, and you grew up in his city. Not only that, but how about all those years that we watched The Apprentice on TV? He wasn't racist then.
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had 3.5 years to fix the border. They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave right now, go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do, but you haven't done it, and you won't do it because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like we're not going to frack. We're not going to take fossil fuel. We're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughing. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. I rebuilt our entire military. She gave a lot of it away to the Taliban. She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video entertaining and you received any kind of enjoyment from watching it, please subscribe, share it with others, hit that notification bell, and most importantly, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment. It truly makes a difference. YouTube's algorithms thrive on engagement, and your support ensures these videos reach a wider audience. It's worth mentioning that YouTube doesn't directly compensate creators like me for content. So if you'd like to support the channel, consider making a donation through the Cash App provided above. Your donations will go towards me having the time to create more videos for your enjoyment. Now, with all that being said, peace, and thank you for being a part of the Surviving the Fuckery community.